Hey guys, it's Sean Cavanaugh here with the 905 Real Estate Guys, and I am presenting the September's real estate market update for you. Today we're going to highlight some of the issues that buyers and sellers are experiencing in this current hot market, and more specifically, multiple offer situations, and what you guys need to be most concerned with. So let's get into it. One of the things both buyers and sellers need to be concerned with is, well, they just need to understand, is value. We're finding that there are a lot of changes in value week to week right now. And what a 3-bedroom bungalow sold for last week in Burlington is not the same value as the bungalow that will be selling next week. So it's important for you to stay on top of recent sales so that you have a clear understanding of what the current market value is. Okay, now let's look at buyers. What do buyers need to be concerned with in these situations? Well, one of the things we're seeing are buyers focusing on asking prices. Now, I'm not going to tell you to completely ignore asking prices, but I will tell you to not put a lot of weight on asking prices. The reason I say that is asking prices in these kind of hot markets, multiple offer situations, asking prices are more a reflection of an agent's marketing and pricing strategy than it is actual market value. So just be aware that what you see as an asking price is nowhere near what market value will be for some of these properties. Okay, then with tied into that, point number 2 is just know your sales. And what I mean know your sales is with multiple offer situations, you're seeing most agents that are holding back offers. They'll do an offer presentation Sunday nights or Monday nights. So Monday or Tuesday, you're going to know a lot of new sales prices. If you know those sale prices, you're going to know what houses, similar style houses in those areas are selling for. And that's a great indication of what market value actually is. And then the third point will be just know your limits. You should have been pre-approved before you started looking, and your bank or your lender will have told you what you can spend or what you can afford to spend. So do not exceed those limits. What we're seeing, sometimes people are getting frustrated. They're tired of losing. And just this is the time we got to win, and we're going to forget what the lender told us because we just need this house. And I would caution you to not do that, especially if you're going in without conditions, because your lender is going to be sending an appraiser into that home. And if you have bid a lot more than what that appraiser values the property at, you could be on the hook for providing a much larger down payment for that house than you had originally anticipated. Okay, that's for the buyers. Now, what do sellers need to be concerned about in this multiple offer paradise? They're getting much more money than they had thought. They're selling it in a week or a day if they're not holding back. What could a seller need to be concerned about? Well, I'll give you 3. You need to be concerned about what buyers can afford. It's sometimes hard, I know. You get a multiple offer situation, all these offers are coming in. It's a crazy night, it's hectic, and then you start seeing all these numbers, but you don't know those people that have put the numbers in on the papers. So you got to get your agent to call the other agents and to get a better idea of the financial viability of these buyers. You need to be sure. What you need to know is that the strongest offer is the one that's most likely going to close. So have your agent check into the financial viability of these buyers so that you're confident that if you chose a particular offer, you're confident that they're going to close. The next point for sellers is sometimes the highest price offer is not your best offer. I know that sounds strange, but sometimes, like I described in the buyers section, buyers will get excited or they're just frustrated and they're going to shoot for the moon to try to get this property without really understanding whether they can afford it yet. So sellers need to look at the complete picture, and sometimes you need to understand that the highest price is not your best offer. And that leads into the third point, which are conditions. Sellers need to be aware of the complete picture of the offer, not only the price, because sometimes in these multiple offer situations, sellers underestimate the value of a condition-free offer. Now, sometimes with these conditional offers, especially the financing conditions, you're going to run into appraisal problems. If someone has bid far beyond what that appraiser tells the buyer that the house is worth, they may not be able to afford that difference in the down payment they're going to have to make up, and then they'll back out. Or they'll just come back to you and renegotiate the price. So either of those situations is not ideal. If you have to put the house back up or go back to other agents and ask them, then you've lost all momentum and you've lost the leverage. So you need to make sure that on offer night, the one that you select has the greatest likelihood of closing. And sometimes that's by taking the offer without any conditions. Okay, guys, thanks very much for listening. I hope you got something out of it. If you like what you heard, visit our website and subscribe to our newsletter. We send out information like this all the time. This month's newsletter, we also have a lot of stats on what's going on in the 905, sales stats, new listing stats, list to sale price ratios, all of that wonderful stuff. If you need anything else, please email us at info@905realestateguys.com. All right. Thanks again for listening. Hope you got something out of it. Take care. Talk to you soon.